Hello, this is Dean here, addicted to making crap video games, and here's my newest crap video game. Creepy Thief. Not finished yet by any means. Random level generation. Hooray! You won't actually see this in the full game, or maybe you will actually. I might let you see the generation and then it will turn off. In this game, what you do is you collect these pound signs and then put them into the collection boxes. I will show. Like this, you go do 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 do. You can actually use these things up here as well, so I'll just point on that and do this, and the more coins you collect, oops, I fired something, the more coins you collect, the better your score will be. See, I got 75 score for collecting 2 coins, but the bank is 265. If I collect this thing above me here, you get what's in your bank. And now it's randomly generating more of a level by filling it up from the top. The reason why your guy disappears when you collect the thing is because it's actually supposed to go dark. Now, I will show you a couple of things in one moment. But first you have a laser, which will sort of mine through everything. I will attempt to show you this now. And it will just get, you can either press this blue button here. They're all going to be like decorated and pictured up. But it will cut through everything. So there you go. And then the problem is, if you try to shoot past the blank spots with the laser, it will not work. So if I do this, it will stop right there. Now let's say I wanted to collect the green sort of looking collection thing later on. What I would do is, once the bullet collection works, because I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I need to restart. Again, all the stuff is in random generation. The grey blocks you can't actually go through. If you get trapped, but if you can't make any moves, up, down, left or right wise, you will die eventually. It doesn't quite work in this version of the game yet, because I don't have it going. But I'm going to show you something very cool. Now if I click this here, yep, and I go like this. Right, you see my combo is 1, my bank is 18. Now I want to get this pink thing, which is blocked by an empty space. Now what I do is I press this green button here, it fires a bullet, and it triggers the reaction. You lose your combo for it, so you've got to be careful of that. But that's not the coolest part. The coolest part is right now. Once it loads the game, this is going to be a very stop-starty game. It's kind of like a action puzzle game with random generation. The maze essentially gets worse and worse with more monsters and more grey sort of blocks falling down, but there's ways of clearing grey blocks. Now, what I'll do is I'll move myself into position. This is what it's going to look like in the game. That's your vision cone. So I'll just move myself along. Now you can press S here, you'll see what it is. Now when I press Control, light effects and explosions. Now when you destroy a grey block, more money comes out of it, which is great. It's always great. The more money you have in the level, obviously you can go into a big combo loop if you know where it all is. That's the problem though. You got to itemize your greed, but try not to fuck yourself over by not being able to move anywhere. The game is very puzzle sort of orientated in that sort of thing. It's mainly you're creating the puzzles yourself, with your own greed. So it will get eventually harder and everything. If I press S, I can sort of move around. I go, oh look, there's a coin there. There's a coin there. Sort of collect it. Won't show you anything until it's generated the level, and then it will pop you back up. So if we collect more coins, there's a gun there that I can. So I'm basically looking for right. So when you press Control, your light source goes, but you can explode things. That didn't really explode anything worthwhile, and it also put a new one somewhere else on the level. You'll always have about 5 coins on the level, 3 collection things complete with TNT explosive properties, and 2 guns, which is mainly the gun. What the gun does, or the bullet does, is it doesn't destroy dirt blocks when you use them, and it doesn't destroy things either. So it's quite interesting. Well, this is what I've done so far. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao for now.